What's up? It's Mike from Lipstick Fist. I wanted to do a little review on the new Peter Criss album. And I know I'm a couple weeks behind because it came out in December, but Christmas and all that kind of stuff. And, you get lost on track of time. Anyways, I thought it was cool that a Kiss original member is putting out new music in 2025. He's 80 years old and he put this record out. So, I was excited. And I'm a completionist, so I like to collect all the CDs, even if I don't really ever listen to them that much. I physically only have one thing in my entire house that plays CDs, so it's not even easy to listen to it. And the stuff isn't up for streaming unless you buy it. So it's kind of interesting. It forces you to buy the CD, so I did. And the last Peter Criss album, One for All, I heard it ahead of time. It was terrible, but I wanted to get the autographed version, so I bought the version that was autographed, and that's never been wrapped, and it's in my Kiss collection, just sitting there. So this is going to go next to it, but we did listen to it, and this is my thoughts on that. All right, so let's take a look at this album cover here. Not great artwork. I feel like you probably could have got somebody on Fiverr for $50 who could have done a little bit better. It's literally just lightning bolts. Not sure. One thing I noticed is you can see that it says Silvercat Rec Rods, a set of records. I'm guessing that's a misprint that nobody noticed. Again, album cover. This is the white version. So, nothing crazy here. Again, nothing too crazy. You can see the cat design's cool. That could have been cooler on the front. And then I guess this is supposed to look like a building, which I guess is kind of cool. One thing I thought was cool is that it has a black disc. But then I remember back in the day, I used to be able to buy CDRs that had black and blue and red. So then I was like, okay, that's not as cool as I thought it was. So, track number 1, I thought it was pretty generic. Didn't start off all that great. It sounded like music old people listen to. If you're, I know he's 80, so I get it. But if you're one of those dudes that is 70 and wants to sing songs about what rock and roll songs were about 50 years ago with modern instruments, that's kind of what it sounded like. Not super good. Rock and roll, those lyrics are cheesy. I wanted to like it, but I just couldn't. Second song, In the Dark. Sounds generic again. It sounds like music that old guys who can't really keep the beat and throw on those jeans with the sparkly cross embroidered on the butt pocket and a black shirt, and then they go out have a couple beers, but they want to make sure they're home by 9:30. That kind of rock and roll. I'm a weekend rock and roll guy kind of stuff, if that makes any sense. Third song, For the Money. I thought the drum intro was basically the same as Rock and Roll All Night, which is a cool drum intro, but the song wasn't that good. Number 4, Murder. That song was the best song so far as I listened to it, and I think it's probably one of the best on the album. It's fine. I can't imagine going back and listening to it again, but it's fine. This song, Walking on Water, sound is decent. I don't think the song itself is that good. I can't imagine. So far, we're halfway through the record, and I can't imagine putting this on for fun. I'm sorry. I want to like it, but I can't so far. 6th song, Creepy Crawlers. That's the one that was kind of the pre-release kind of thing. Sounds weird. It's the most interesting song on here, but still, I don't think it's a great song. It's kind of like a Monster. I mean, it doesn't sound like Monster Mash, but it sounds like it's going for the vibe of a Monster Mash kind of song. I don't know why. 7, Justice. I've heard this was potentially brought around for other albums before. I don't know if that's true or not. It still sounds generic. I don't understand. These things are just sounding generic. So far, not so great. Then we get to song 8, Cheaper to Keep Her. Okay, so this is the best song on the album, in my opinion. Chorus is catchy, cheesy as hell lyrics. Fine, it's a fine song. It's a fine song. It's not great. I don't think I would choose it over any other song to play other than the other songs on this album, but I can't imagine hell yeah, I'm going to crank up Cheaper to Keep Her. because it just sounds dated. Like it's dated. Oh, 9 sugar. I thought maybe I could make a joke about like every other time Peter references sugar, and that's kind of sugar Papa likes, and blah 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 blah, and all that kind of stuff. It just sounds generic. It sounds like music that should be playing over the end credits of a movie when you're leaving the theater. I don't know if that's good or bad. That's what it sounds like. 10. Song's called Rubbernecking. No. 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 11, the bonus track, which I guess is on some CDs, is not on others. Hard Rock Knockers. The riff after the chorus kind of sounds like Old Kiss in a way. However, this song is not good. It's cheesy. I don't understand. I really wanted to like this album. I really did. I'm sorry. In closing, like I really wanted to like this album. I got to give Peter credit for putting an album out when he's 80 freaking years old. Like that's awesome. So I mean, you can tell he's playing the drums. Okay. Still, he hasn't put out any solo material that has come anywhere close to a 78 solo album. That's just a fact. So I wanted to like it. I own it. I gave you money for it. Cool, you're good. Hey, props to you for putting out an album when you're 80 and trying stuff. I don't know if I'm in the minority. I see people online saying how they like it, and if you like it, that's freaking awesome. Me, I just can't. I can't get into it. I'm sorry. Peter, congratulations. You're awesome. I hope you live a long time. 80 years old, keep rocking. The album, I don't know. But I'm going to rock and roll all night, and I'm not going to have a song called Hard Rock Knockers. Have a good day.